Have you ever wondered what happens when human pride directly challenges divine authority? It's a question that echoes through history, but one story from the Bible paints a picture so vivid, so terrifying, it's impossible to forget. It's the story of Korah's rebellion, a moment when the very earth became an instrument of judgment. Picture this. The Israelites are in the wilderness, a vast, unforgiving landscape. They've escaped Egypt, witnessed miracles, and are on a journey to a promised land. But the journey is long, and tensions are high. Leading them are Moses and Aaron, chosen by God. But not everyone is happy with this arrangement. Enter Korah. He wasn't just some random person in the crowd. He was a Levite from the same tribe as Moses and Aaron, a man of standing. But in his heart, a seed of jealousy had taken root. He looked at Moses and Aaron and didn't see God's chosen leaders. He saw his own cousins holding a power he believed he and others deserved. He wasn't alone. Korah gathered a powerful group of supporters, 250 leaders of the community, well-known men. He also allied with Dathan and Abiram from the tribe of Reuben. Together, they formed a formidable opposition. Their argument sounded almost reasonable. They approached Moses and Aaron and said, "You have gone too far. The whole community is holy, every one of them, and the Lord is with them. Why then do you set yourselves above the Lord's assembly?" It was a direct challenge, not just to Moses' leadership, but to God's authority. They were essentially accusing God of playing favorites. This wasn't a simple disagreement. It was a mutiny brewing at the heart of the nation. Pride, envy, and ambition had blinded them to the reality of their situation. Moses, faced with this open rebellion, fell on his face. He knew this was serious. He wasn't defending his own honor. He was concerned about the people challenging God himself. He proposed a test. He told Korah and his followers to come before the Lord the next day with their censers' special fire pans used for offering incense. Aaron would do the same. God himself would show whom he had chosen. The next day, the atmosphere was electric. Korah had stirred up the entire community against Moses and Aaron. The glory of the Lord appeared to everyone, and God's voice thundered. He was ready to consume the entire assembly in an instant for siding with the rebels. But Moses and Aaron pleaded for the people, begging God to punish only those who had instigated the sin. God relented, but his judgment on the ringleaders was about to be swift and unprecedented. He commanded Moses to tell the community to move away from the tents of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. A space was cleared, creating a terrifying circle of anticipation around the rebels and their families. Then Moses declared something that must have sent shivers down every spine. He said that if these men died a natural death, then God had not sent him. But if the Lord did something entirely new, if the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them whole, then everyone would know they had treated the Lord with contempt. The words had barely left his lips. As he finished speaking, a deep rumble started beneath the feet of the rebels. The ground didn't just crack, it split wide open. A chasm appeared directly under Korah, Dathan, Abiram, and their households. Screams filled the air as they, and everything they owned, plunged into the depths. Then, just as quickly as it opened, the earth closed over them. They were gone, vanished from the community as if they had never existed. The rest of the Israelites, who had been watching in horror, fled in terror, crying out, "The earth will swallow us too." Silence and fear fell upon the camp. The message was brutally clear. Rebellion against God's chosen authority is rebellion against God Himself, and the consequences are devastating. The story serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of pride and the importance of humility before the divine. It's a chilling account of what can happen when rebellion literally opens the ground beneath your feet. Thanks for watching. If this story made you think, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into incredible historical and biblical accounts. See you next time.